All right, good morning, everyone. So today we are going to be starting our heat transfer group presentations. And this video is to help you and guide you through the different directions that you are going to need to know in order to get started. And these questions will also, you will also have questions to answer along with this video. So you'll see them right under in your handout where it says Kahoot review questions. Those questions, we will play a game of Kahoot after, for us to know and for us to go over these directions. All right, let's get started. So, heat transfer group presentations. Awesome. And remember, we are going to be doing this on Google Slide. And yesterday we went over different strategies and different skills that you can use on your PowerPoint slide or Google Slide today. Okay, so what are you going to be doing? Your topic and everybody's topic is going to be their assigned type of heat transfer. So as we know, there are 3 different types of heat transfer: convection, conduction, and radiation. We've gone over that many times. It's also on the board to your left if you ever have any questions. So you are going to get an assigned heat topic or heat transfer topic by me. You are going to be working with people who also have that same assigned type of heat transfer. You'll be working in mostly groups of 3, but there will be one group of 4. Each student is going to have a role. We've gone over these roles. We have had them before: facilitator, recorder, resource manager, and task manager. And I will be going over later what those different roles entail and what your responsibilities are. You're going to be creating a Google Slide presentation of 4 slides, including the title slide. So you'll have your title slide, and then you'll have 3 different slides that will have a claim and that you will provide evidence to support that specific claim for your slide. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. So each student's going to have a specific slide question that they are in charge of. You, as a group, will be able to delegate or hand out those specific slide questions. So I'm going to put you in groups. I'm going to tell you what your heat transfer is. I'm going to tell you what your role is, but I'm not going to tell you your specific slide claim question. That will be your job as a group to delegate among one another. Okay? As it also says right here, you are going to include bullet point descriptions. You need to include 3. I will repeat, 3 bullet point descriptions and have on-topic images. As we went over yesterday, you should have 2 to 3 images per slide, and again, 3 bullet point descriptions. All right. So now, what claims will you support during your presentations? If you see here, I have separated the 3 different types of the 3 different types of heat transfers. As I said, your first slide will be title slide. Your second slide, this is the claim. Okay, you will be giving a brief definition of your heat transfer. So for example, if I have conduction and I decide to support this claim, conduction is the transfer of heat energy through direct touch in solids. We know that that is the definition of conduction. Now your bullet points have to be pieces of evidence from the text that support that. Okay? The second slide, everybody's going to have the same second slide, just as you have the same first slide and same title slide. Second slide is going to be providing examples of conduction. So you will include different examples that we see around us in our everyday lives and pictures that show it. And now finally, the third slide that you will include, that one of your partners will have. This slide is important because this presentation is also preparing us for our solar ovens that we will start creating next week. And so one of your slides needs to be about how this type of heat transfer is involved in the cooking of the s'more in a solar oven. Okay? And you will have text and that reading that helps you find the answer to that. So do not worry if you feel like, oh, I don't know what it is, Miss Q. It's okay. You will be reading through a text that will give you all those answers. And you will also be the only one who's going to a specific website to find the answers for your slide. All right. I hope you're keeping up. So, possible extra credit. You can earn extra credit by creating a slide that shows one image and a small description of how solar cookers are used around the world in the United States. Around the world, including in the United States. So it can be anywhere, like this, for example, is in Nicaragua. You can include somewhere in the Navajo Nation where Native Americans use solar cookers, or you can include other places in the world. All you have to do is Google it. And this is extra credit. All right. Where will you be getting your evidence to support your claim? So you will be getting a copy of a set of readings. You're going to need to highlight those evidence sentences you're going to use to support your claim. You're going to write them down in your graphic organizer. Then you're going to create those pieces of evidence into bullet points to prove your claim is correct. And you're only going to use the internet for images, not descriptions. So you cannot write anything that you find on the internet. You can only put images that you find on the internet. Okay, here are your student team roles: facilitator, resource manager, task manager, recorder. Here you will be able to figure out what you are in charge of. Remember for the Kahoot that the recorder is in charge of creating the presentation and sharing it with everyone on the team. If you have a group of 3, then your recorder and your resource manager will be the ones who are in charge of that. So if you don't have a recorder, then your resource manager is going to take this job. Okay, this is an example of what your slides should look like, starting with the title slide. So you can go back to this PowerPoint presentation. It's going to be up on Google Classroom. And you're going to be able to go back to it and look at this so that you can follow the exact format. So for example, here I would put my type of heat transfer. If I have conduction, I put conduction. If I have radiation, I put radiation. Here I would have the name of the people in my group in scholar number order. So if we will tell each other our scholar numbers, and then we're going to put our names in that order from least to greatest. Then you'll put my name, then you'll put this date because that's the date that this is due. You'll put 6th grade integrated science, heat transfer group presentations. Again, your background, you have to have a background on this. It can be a color, just like I have it right now, or it can be an actual image, but it has to be on topic. All of your images have to be on topic. Okay, this is what your title slides will, or what your regular slides will look like. So you'll write your claim at the top. So if my claim is the claim that describes the definition of radiation, then that's what I put up here. Bullet point descriptions. This should say 3, not 2. My bad. But this is correct. So all of your slides will look like this. And remember to include animations, right? Because you want to make this colorful. You want to make this fun to watch for other students in the class. And then your extra credit, you can have bullet point descriptions, 1 to 2, 1 is fine, and then 1 image as well. All right, that is it. I hope you got all the answers down for your questions. And if you have any questions, remember you can always ask me.